here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, how are you? My name is Ben. Today, before we start out, I will do something in honor of it's called Parshachord in balloon. Here is the balloon. Now, in order to teach you that, I brought along with me a balloon. So the card is going to go from the table through the air. It's going to end up in my balloon. How am I going to show you it inside of my balloon? Well, I actually have the enemy of a balloon, which is the barbecue lighter. So in a moment, I'm going to pop open the balloon. If you don't like the sound of a balloon popping, that's okay. All you have to do is take your first fingers, stick them into your ears, just like we do for, exactly, Lashon Hara. Okay, now, I'm going to pop open the balloon. Your Parshachord is going to go from here inside the balloon. Here we go. Fingers on your ears, palms on your ears. Inside the balloon is, inside the balloon is Parshas Vayakal, everybody. Thank you. But the best part is I'm going to teach you guys how to do this, okay? In order for you to do this really cool, awesome magic trick, first of all, you have to go to a very special store. You don't go to a magic store. You go to an office supply store and you get yourself some of this. This is called double-sided tape. So before my show, I take a little piece of tape before I bring out Samson, and I take the tape and I put it onto my finger. And this makes my finger very, very sticky. Then whatever I touch my finger to will stick to my finger. So in the beginning, I don't use that finger. I try to use all my other ones. And then when it's time for my magic trick, I have a card picked out. Now, it doesn't matter what the card is. What is important is to make sure that I get that card in a very specific place. When I put the card back here in the middle, when I went from in front of you over to my table, I secretly pulled out the card from the middle and I put it on top. And that left your card on top of the table. Now, as I was holding the card before I put them down, I touched it with my finger, and that took the tape off of my finger and onto the back of the card. And that made your card very, very sticky. So now how do I get it inside a balloon? The answer is I never do, but I make it look like it's inside. Here's how I do it. Before the show, I take two balloons. I take a black balloon and a green balloon, and I put the green balloon inside the black balloon. I blow them up at the same time. But then I stop blowing on the black one, and I keep on blowing on the green one. And that leaves a little airspace in between. So when I pop the outside balloon with my lighter, which you guys shouldn't do, you can use a sharpened pen or pencil or pin if mommy lets. I pop the outside balloon. The black one seems to turn green. It really doesn't. It's really the green one that was inside that now you're seeing. Now that moment of surprise is what I need, because I need to get that in my hand. So the moment that the balloon pops, I react and I go, whoa, and I come back up and I have, I'm holding the balloon, and now inside my hand is your card stuck to my hand. This is called palming. All magicians do this, some better than others, of course. You do not want to leave your hand like this, because if you do, your friends are going to figure it out when they come into the room and see it inside your hand. So you enter your hand down naturally. And act natural. If your friends come in the room while you're practicing, just say, shalom or yo, depending on what yeshiva you guys go to. Okay, then what you do is you take your hand, you put it behind the balloon. Now remember, there's a green balloon in my hand. I pop the balloon. It goes from the palm of my hand to my fingertip, and I go and grab it. This makes it look like it's inside the balloon, when really now you already know the secret. It was stuck to my hand behind the balloon. And that's how the trick works. It's called Parshachord in balloon. Isn't magic fun? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I see a couple of you thinking, you're wondering, well, what happens with the balloon port? I don't kind of get that. So it's probably best if I explain this. You see, let me just get another balloon. Okay, so if you have a balloon and you're holding it in your hand like this, okay, and you want to close your fingers, because if you don't, somebody's going to figure out that you have a card that's pressed up against your balloon. Oh, by the way, when you go to buy the balloon, it's very important that you don't buy one that you can kind of see through, because your friends standing behind you are going to figure it out. And number three, this is kind of the most important thing. I've just shown you how the trick works. I don't want you to think that that's the only way for the trick to work. I don't want you to think that I've ruined my show. Actually, I have more than one way of getting the card inside of the balloon. This was one, actually. I can show you, I have two more, but I don't have time to teach it to you, but I will show it to you. Let me show you what, if we were going to do the show again, I was going to see you next year or next show. Let me show you what I would do. I would take the card, okay, and I would push it. I would push and push and push. And what this does, it makes the card start to go from the outside of the balloon inside of the balloon, which is a really cool illusion, because it kind of looks like it's actually inside the balloon. Now, it's not inside the balloon. Well, not yet. In a moment, if I do this properly, I can get the cords to go all the way from the outside to the inside of the balloon. The balloon is from the party store. The tape is from the office supply store. The Porsche cars are mine, but since you helped out, give my assistant a big round of applause. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This is so much fun. I can't believe it. So now that we've started off, I was up really late preparing for you guys for this show today to make sure everything was going to go right. And unfortunately, I forgot to, after I went to davening and I had my breakfast, I quickly ran out and I didn't have my coffee. Now, I'm a magician, and I make coffee probably different than you're used to. Your mom and dad probably have the instant, or they use those K-cups. I don't. I like it the old-fashioned way, and that's where you use the beans. But I'm a magician, so I do it by magic. So right now, you guys can sit back and relax. I'm going to, and I'm going to need your help. I need to make my coffee today. Remember, I'm a magician. This is going to be different. This is my coffee pot. Coffee cup. Now we need some coffee beans. Perfect. Into the coffee pot. And a little fire. Perfect. Coffee. Hold on. That's a lot of beans. All right, everybody, feel free to clap along. Now, everybody out there, take your fingers and put them in front of you. Point them at my bag and wiggle your fingers. Here we go. You guys are doing great. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol yeh b'dvarav. Delicious. L'chaim. Well, now that we've had our coffee, and we've gotten our time started. I'd like to tell you something also special about Pesach. This is probably my second and only Pesach trick. Second and only Pesach trick. So a long time ago, my daughter came to me and she said to me, Dad, Daddy, she said, I'd like to do a magic trick for you. And it happened to be on Pesach. And Pesach happens to be one of the most magical holidays because on Pesach, well, we have, all these special things. But the real magic of Pesach is the fact that you can go to a kosher store and they, without any flour, can make pizza. That's right. They can make bagels. They can make cereal. They can make everything. And it looks like it's pizza. It looks like it's bagels. It looks like it's muffins. But really, all it is mostly made out of potato or eggs. So it's like magic. Whatever they want, and it turns into the product. So a few years ago, my daughter came to me and she said to me, Daddy, I'm going to like to do a trick. And this was the trick that my daughter did. She came to me and she said, I am going to make a magic trick. And here's what she did. She took one of these. Now remember, these are shahakol because they're just made out of potato. Now I just made the bracha on shahakol on my coffee. And I was thinking that I was going to make it together with this. So I was thinking about eating this. And right now, this is the trick my daughter did for me. Now remember, I don't have to make a bracha because I already did. Here we go. Watch the trick my daughter showed me. My daughter took a piece of cereal and she said, here we go. I am... And my daughter said, ta-da! They're gone. And I was like, amazing. But I think I can do that trick. Also, so I did the same thing. I took the cereal, which, by the way, I do not like Pesach cereal. But I ate the cereal, and I made him disappear. And you know what my daughter said to me? She said, wow, Dad, do me a favor. If you're a real magician, make them come back. So I did. Watch. In order to make them come back, I'm going to try something very, very silly. Very, very silly. Please don't ever do this because I'm a magician. I'm silly. Here we go. What's so funny? And all of the cereal came back out. Ta-da! Yeah, I wonder about that trick myself. Okay, so for my next magic trick, I am going to show you if that magic actually can be useful. My sister, many years ago, she came to me and she said to me, Ben, can you do me a favor? Can you please help me? I would like to do a game with my friends. I'd like to have a game with my friends. So she said, here, I have a rope. Can you turn it into a jump rope? And so I looked at it and I said, looks like a jump rope. And my sister said, you're such a boy. You don't get it. See, I want to jump rope with my friends and this is not long enough. I said, not a problem. I'm a magician. And so I took my skills of magic that I had learned, and I had just learned for a couple of years. I snapped my fingers, and this is what I did. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I did it back then too. I broke her rope. The ends were here, the middle was here. There was no end over here. The ends were in my pocket. And my sister said, that's not a rope. I said, no, it's a Chinese jump rope. She says, yeah, but it's still too short for me and my friends to jump. So I said, not a problem. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the ends, I'm gonna put them right back on. And as long as we have the ends over here away from the middle, everything's fine. She says, really? I said, not a problem. And it became back into one piece of rope. My sister said, that's great, but I still want to jump rope with my friend. So here's what I did. I took the rope and I took it and I cut the rope into two pieces with my Magic Shabbos scissors. Let me show you. Yeah, there we go. Magic Shabbos scissors. Ta-da! Where I cut the rope into two pieces that were exactly the same size. Okay, they weren't the same size, but this is kind of a lesson because I'm a magician. Mistakes, they don't stay for long. Yeah, okay. So I took the rope and I stretched it and I cut it, and the rope were about the same size. And I took the ends, I pushed them back in, and the rope became back to one side, one regular piece of rope. Now my sister said, that's really great, but that's not a jump rope yet. So I said, not a problem. I have in my pocket a piece of magic rope. Now, have you ever seen magic rope? This is magic rope. If you've never seen magic rope before, this is magic rope. Let me show you what it does. I can take a small piece of the magic rope and I can pull it off, or if I want, I can take it, I can tie a knot, and the knot will disappear. So I have here a long piece of rope, a small piece of rope, and a medium-sized piece of rope, and the small piece has disappeared. There we go. I take the small piece, put together with the large piece. Now all of them clearly are different sizes, but if I pick up the ends, all of a sudden, all of the ends go from being different sizes all to the exact same size, which is great. My sister says, that's great, but that doesn't help me jump rope with my friends. I said, not a problem. Here's what I did. I took the rope and I tied a knot in it, just like that. That was rope number one, and here we go. Here is rope number two. We tie them together, and I said, ta-da-da-da, a jump rope. And you know what my sister said? She says, exactly, yeah, the girls are saying it. The boys are wondering what I mean. Yeah, because she says there are knots on it, and that's not a good jump rope. But I said, it looks like a perfectly good jump rope to me. Look, here we go. A soldier, a sailor, a rich man. Exactly. Yeah, I'm a boy. Okay, so here we go. Watch the knot. It will disappear, and you will have one whole jump rope. Watch it move. Do, 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 do. Isn't that cool? It didn't move. It didn't disappear. It moved. Did you see it move? Oh, you caught that. I was pulling and I wasn't pushing. Because if I was pushing, it would move to here, to here, to... Okay, anyway, I'm pulling over here. I'm not really pushing. As I move to here, 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 until this one comes all the way off. That was knot number one. Here we go. This is knot number two. And that left me with one long jump rope to give to my sister. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Boy, you know, being at home, that we're here with everybody, I thought maybe it'd be fun if we took somebody out there and turned you into a magician. So let's try it. I'm going to ask if somebody could be unmuted, and they're going to be the magician. They're going to be highlighted. They're going to read something. So you're going to have to read something aloud to everybody. Very simple words in English, a couple of easy words in Hebrew, like Torah and Parsha and stuff like that. So if we could have somebody picked out, they're going to be helping me out for this portion of the show, and they're going to be a magician. Whoa, look at you. Yeah, Mr. Orange Shirt. Nice. Wow. Hello, how are you? First of all, what is your name? Nice to meet you. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You are going to be the magician, and I'm going to pull out these. A couple of years ago, I don't know if you guys do this, but a couple of years ago, I was on a DVD with Uncle Maishi. And on Uncle Maishi, there was a person who forgot how to say all of his words. So they wrote it on big pieces of paper, just kind of like this. Okay, these are called cue cards. So here's what's going to happen, and Dad can certainly help. Oh, wow, look at that. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go like this. First of all, can you see the word? Do you see what it says? You see what it says?
No, because when I go to your picture, it only lets me click.
Okay, so let's highlight me. Let's highlight me again. And that way he can, okay. Can you see what it says?
Yes.
Okay, so read it out loud to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, now everybody, now I know you're at home and he's in his house. So I want you to pretend that you're all in one big audience. So I want you to talk back to him, and everybody, even if you're on mute, you're all gonna say, hello, okay? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Great, okay.
Thank you for coming to my show.
Okay, now since he said that, everybody clap for him. I want to see everybody clap. Yeah, awesome, here we go.
Allow me to
Introduce
myself.
Yeah, I would love to know who's at my show, doing a show, during my show.
I am amazing stage name.
Okay, now the word stage name is actually where your name is supposed to go, because I didn't know every person in the entire world. I couldn't put every name over here. So stage name is your name. So read it again and put your name on the bottom.
I am amazing stage name.
Don't say stage name.
Instead of saying stage name, say your name.
Just say your name. Don't say.
I am amazing Ethan.
Yeah! Awesome!
The second best magician in the world.
That's right. The second best magician in the world. Thank you for reading that correctly. So many people read that wrong for some reason. I don't know, but thank you.
I am about to show you
Uh-huh.
the most amazing trick ever.
Huh. This I'd like to see.
For this, I will need a volunteer.
Okay. So you need to choose someone. All right. Can you please choose someone? It could be somebody from your house. Or it could be anybody in the room over here. Can we unmute somebody else?
Or can I choose somebody else on Zoom or something?
Yeah, you could. That'd be great. Do you know somebody to choose? Just pick a name. It doesn't matter.
Julie.
Okay. Who is that? Is she unmuted?
Let me go check.
Yeah, now I.
Okay.
What is your name?
Julie, how did you know that?
She knew that. Oh, wow. Okay. Now.
Please think of any pasha.
Okay. So please think of any parsha.
Lech
Any parsha from the Torah. Any one of the Chamisha, Chumshei Torah, one of the bunch of parshios. Okay. Any parsha at all. You
Lech
have one? You thinking of one?
Lecha.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. You said that for the first time. You named your parsha, so you did. That's okay.
Which sefer is it in?
Sefer Bereshit.
Oh, nicely done. I knew that too.
That too. Amazing.
Amazing. Everybody clap. Amazing.
I knew you would name that parsha.
You did? Wow.
You don't believe me?
We're having a hard time believing you.
Allow me to prove it.
I'd love for you to prove it.
Already
Earlier?
today,
Earlier on today. Oh, oops, sorry, that's blank.
I had this funny feeling.
Me too, but I thought it was the kugel from the Seder. Oh boy. Okay.
About one special parsha.
Okay.
And I placed it inside an
envelope?
And
Put it inside of an envelope. Okay. So I mailed somebody an envelope. Was it you? Do you have an envelope in your house?
yeah.
No? Oh, hold on. Don't worry. I have a back one up over here. So here's what's going to happen. Let me just move these out of the way. So inside here, inside of this envelope that's stuck to my piece of cardboard, there is one card. Now, it could have been any parsha you guys picked out, but you guys picked out.
Lech lecha.
You guys picked out Parshas Lech Lecha. Oh wow, amazing! You guys are awesome, and And wow, let's hear it for Ethan. And next time, you are going to be the magician and doing this
Me?
whole show, not just this one trick. Give him, everybody clap for him. Amazing. Wow, boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's time for me to choose my next assistant. And I'm going to conjure into the world of Zoom. And I'm going to grab somebody out from the world of Zoom. And I'm going to pull that person through the screen. Whoa. Oh boy. How did that happen? Hello. How are you? What is your name? Do you live in Queens? I think you do, actually. Far Rockaway is also Queens. This is my daughter. She didn't really come from the computer. I didn't really drag her out. She's here. She is in the house, and she's going to help me out for a trick. Okay, Shoshana, I am going to make you a fun magic trick. And in order to do so, I have brought with me, I have here a bunch of balloons. So I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going, oh wait, hold on. Before we do, Shoshana, a couple of things. First of all, as you can tell, I have here a bucket. The bucket is empty. Okay, is there anything in my hand over here? Okay. Exactly. So in a moment, what's going to happen is, Shoshana, you are going to grab out in the air, and you are going to try to pretend to grab, you're going to try to pretend and grab some money. Okay, can you do that for me? Next is going to take that and drop it right inside of the bucket. Ooh, nicely done. By the way, can you guys see this? Can you can't. Hold on a second. Shoshana, can you see this? Yes, Shoshana can see it. Shoshana, can you do it again? I want you to take it, and I want you to just here. I'll give it to you. Take it and drop it back inside the bucket. Perfect. There we go. Now, could you wave your hands over so everybody should be able to see it? Perfect. You should probably be able to see it now. Can you see it now? Oh, you can see it now. Okay, so there we go. That's the first one. And oh wait, Shoshana, you have another one behind your ear. Okay. Oh wait, there's one behind your other ear. Oh, there's one underneath your arm. Oh boy, stinky. All right, Shoshana. I have here what we call the magic back scratcher, and if there is something, yes, perfect. If we have something, it will stick out on the top, so do not move, do not move, do not move. Here we go, nothing, nothing behind your back is, whoop, whoa, there's a little bit of money, perfect. And hold on, let's see what's behind your shoe over there. Oh, and there's another one. Shoshana, do me a favor, turn to me and say, ah. Gross. Okay. Now, Shoshana, since you've been helping out and been so nice, I'm going to make you a present, a prize, and it's going to be a balloon animal. So put your hand aside and pull out a balloon animal. It doesn't matter which one, any one you want. Pull out one. Ooh, blue. Blue is my favorite color. Okay. Hold on a second. Ow. Okay. Anyway. That hurt, by the way. Okay, so anyway, in a moment, Sean, I'm going to make you a balloon. So here we go. I can make anything you want. I can make you a dog. This is what we call super 3D. Now, I'm going to make you a balloon, Sean. Hold on to that. Okay. Now, in a moment, I'm going to take the balloon, and it's going to be a... Wow, you're funny. High five. Awesome. All right, don't worry, Shoshana. I have another one. I'm going to mix it up. Dun, 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 dun. I have a million other colors. Put your hand aside and grab out any color you want. Any color you want. Oh, green. Green is my favorite color. Ow. Okay, Shoshana, what would you like? I can make you a doggy, a Dachshund, a Retriever, or a puppy. What would you like? Puppy. A puppy. Like she had a choice. All right, here we go. This time, I will remember to make a knot. In order to make a balloon puppy, first of all, hold on to the tail. Thank you very much. And I can take that. High five. Awesome. Hold on to that. Don't let go. Okay, perfect. So in a moment, I'm going to... Really? Shoshana, do me a favor, put your hand inside and pull out any other one you want. Any other one, take out one from the bag. Do you, again, just grab out one from the bag. Thank you very much. Oh my God, that's the only one. That's the only one we have left. Shoshana, we better get this right. Here we go. We're going to make you a balloon. Perfect. Stay. Okay. This is the head. This is the ear. This is the other ear. This is the other ear. Oh, that doggy has 3 ears. I can fix it. Perfect. The ear is now the neck. And now we have a beautiful balloon puppy for Shoshana. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Sorry, Shoshana. I can fix it here. You just said, could you grab the other piece up from the floor? Do me a favor, Shoshana. Take your pieces and put it inside the bag. This is your departing prize. It is a it's a penguin. That's for you. Just kidding. Shoshana, hold the bag like you would hold a lulav. 2 hands. Hold it in front of you. We're going to do some magic. Shake the bag. Up, up. Down, down, right, left, and all around, here, there, and everywhere. It's where it can be found. That's Uncle Maishi. Stop. You've done it. Shoshana, hold the bag up in front of you. Turn towards me a little bit. Okay, don't move. Shoshana has done it. It is no longer popped. It is no longer broken. It is now back to one beautiful balloon puppy dog for Shoshana. Everybody give Shoshana a huge round of applause. Amazing. Okay, well, so now we're going to take a moment out and we're going to do something unbelievable. So I would like to do a new illusion. That's an old illusion that I haven't done in many, many years. Some of you might have actually seen me do this on television. I'm going to do it for you right now in real life. So in order to do that, I'm once again going to get the help and the assistance of my daughter, Shoshana, who is going to do something fun and scary all at the same time. But Shoshana, you're not afraid, are you? Perfect. Okay. So it's just kind of like being on an airplane. So Shoshana, I'm going to ask you to sit on top of this board, hold on top of these chairs, and you're going to notice, yes, we have the board on top of the chairs, perfect. Have a seat. So, how did Shoshana do? I want to hear you guys. I want to see you guys clap. How would you do that? Come on. Shoshana, unbelievable. Wow. That was amazing, Shoshana. Well, before we get to our final trick today, I do want to mention one more thing about Pesach. I usually go to a place called Pesach Hotel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those before. They're places everybody goes to. It's kind of like a hotel. It's Pesach. Well, I'm not there this year, but you know what? They have these very special places, and they're called tea rooms. Have you guys ever heard of the tea room? You have. You know what it is? It's kind of like a canteen, except it's totally free, and you just go there and you just eat whatever you want. Well, at the Pesach hotels, they have every kind of candy in the entire world. So at home, I try to set up the same kind of thing. And so, here's what I did. This is my tea room. Yes, there we go. This is my tea room. It's my tea room. It's my tea room. It's my tea room. It's the tea room. Okay, you're wondering how I could fit every kind of candy in the entire world inside of this bag. The answer is magic. You see, I have here a list of all different candies in the entire world that are kosher for Pesach. And we're going to have one picked out. But I'm not going to pick it out. My daughters aren't going to pick it out. One of you over there are going to pick it out. And here's how we're going to do it. When we play Clue on Yontif, we use these things. We use paper clips. So here's what's going to happen. I need somebody to be unmuted, and in a moment what's going to happen is they're going to stop me as I push down the paper clip. Wherever the paper clip comes to on the list, that candy will be the picked candy, and that candy will be inside of this bag. And that will be the only candy inside of this bag. Are you guys ready? Here we go. If we can unmute somebody. Oh, I see. Whoa, we have the whole family. Woo! La. Nice. All right, so who's our designated picker? Who's going to pick them? Is it, just raise your hand, oh, of course, sure. The man who, after my own heart, loves candy, me too. So here we go. As I go down the list, all you have to do is completely, I'm just gonna go close so you should be able to see this. Here we go, and just say stop wherever you want. I wish I could hear the person. Yeah, it'd be better if we unmuted the person because I have no idea what they said. All right, so we're gonna start again. Can we unmute the person? Or you could at least just go, "Mh," so I know when to stop. Let's do a test. Can I hear you? Maybe I have to turn up my sound. Okay, I've turned up my sound. I still can't see. So you know what? Just go like that, okay? So I know, all right? Okay, perfect. All right, just whenever you want, just give me the sign. Oh, okay, you are in between two. Do you want me to go one up or one down? It's up to you. Up or down? One up? Okay, I'm just gonna scoot it up a little bit. Okay, perfect, you happy? Okay, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see it. Let's see. I hope you guys can read that. Can you see what that says? That says, hold on, let me just kind of turn around this way so you can see that. You see it? It says mega buttons, okay? Do you guys hear that? Did it say mega buttons? I want to make sure, okay, I just want to make sure. First of all, do you guys know what mega buttons are? If you don't know what mega buttons are, this was an unbelievable creation. They figured out that if you take drips of candy and put it on paper, you have a wonderful treat. The problem is when you eat it, you end up eating more paper than candy. You know what I mean if you know the trick. All right, so inside of this bag, if we have done this correct, from all of those candies on the list, there should be mega buttons. And inside here is, mega buttons. Oh, okay, okay. Inside this bag is mega buttons. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Inside this bag is More mega buttons inside this bag are, more mega buttons inside this bag are, more mega buttons inside this bag is an entire bag of Lieber's mega buttons and nothing else. There we go. Thank you. Wow. See, it is a magic tea room. If you want to arrange to have this magically shipped over to you, we'll share some of the mega buttons with you guys maybe right after Pesach. You got it. All right. Well, thanks for your help. I'm going to ask my daughter, Shoshana, to come up and help me finish the show. Shoshana, please stand up on top of the chair. Turn around towards everybody. Wave to everybody. Wave with the other hand. Wave with both hands. Perfect. Okay, Shoshana is going to do a fun magic trick, right? Cool. All right, but you're not really dressed for a magic show, are you? So I'm going to get you some special magic clothing that I happen to have brought with me. Give me a second. I have special magic-y kind of clothing that we need for Shoshana in order for Shoshana to do her lovely, lovely trick. Now, in a moment, Shoshana is going to be turned into a magician. And when she's turned into a magician, she is going to do our final magic show and tricks. Here we go. Okay. Shoshana. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect. This turns you into a magician. Just like that. Oh, wait, you need one more thing for you to be a magician. You need a fancy magic hat. Not kind of like my hat, just stand up kind of like that. Okay, good. And look straight over here. Make sure all you guys can see me. Here we go. Boop-a-doo-doo. Perfect. Wow. Shoshana, what interesting hands you have there. On behalf of myself, my bird Samson, my unbelievable assistant Shoshana, and as well my daughter Meira, if you could come up here and take a bow over here on the opposite side, over here. There we go. Thank you all so very much. We enjoyed spending our Chol HaMoed with you guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It was really a lot of fun. You guys were great. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you guys all in person sometime in the very close future. And I want to thank you guys very, very much. And once again, Samson wants to say goodbye. There we go. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.
And before everybody heads out, a few more quick thank yous. Thank you to Congregation Ansei Shalom. Thank you to Congregation Beis Yitzchak. Thank you to the Bukharian Jewish Center of Jamaica Estates, Young Israel of Holliswood, and of course, the Young Israel of Jamaica Estates. And everybody, we hope to see you guys tomorrow at the same exact time, 12:30 p.m. We'll be having our Family Feud game show. That's right, guys. Don't miss the Family Feud game show tomorrow at 12:30. And at 2 p.m. on this exact channel, if you're 12 years or older, or if you have any siblings interested, we'll be streaming the Marvel movies Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, only for those 12 and older at 2 p.m. And we'll show you guys once more the flyer for our incredible Family Feud game show tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone, and a big thank you to the incredible, the magical, the great wizard, Mr. Ben Cohn, for all the miracles you showed us today. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you guys soon. 2 p.m. Marvel movies, and tomorrow at 12:30 Family Feud game show. Have a Chag Sameach, everybody. Thanks again, and Chag Sameach, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.